Hi there. So for this song, what you're going to need is a capo on 2, well if you want to play with the actual MP3, and it's standard tuning and we are going to be playing in key of G. Okay, but if you have an accompanist, like a bassist, violinist or whatever, that means for them it's key of A, but we're playing relative to the capo key of G, and then later on there's a key change to A relative to the capo, so for your accompanist it's going to go up to B. Okay, so for this song what you're going to have to learn is how to play that swing beat. It's pretty simple, just get the feel for it, listen to the MP3 some more. So it just sounds like that. Get used to that feel, and then after that you could pick up some triple strumming off of that strumming pattern. It's not the same as a double strum. A double strum is this. Triple strum. Okay, so they're very different. Okay, triple strum is actually a little harder to do, not because it's fast, but you have to really get a feel for that timing. Okay, so for this song, to begin it, Shane does this funky little riff thing. But it's all based on a very simple chord progression, which is just G, E minor, C, and then D. Okay. So off of those chords, what Shane does is he takes the basic chord formation and he just plays the bass, and then on the G here, on the G string, he plays open 2 4. And he just kind of hammers it with a little bit of pulling off. He mixes it up. So what you should do is just listen to the MP3 and then hear what he plays. But it's really all just playing off of like those 3 notes. That's all you have to know. And then sometimes he adds in the D. And then you could, once again, just figure it out listening to the MP3. So when you put it all together, it'll sound like this. Okay. The E minor, C, and then D. Just a little triple strum. So you just add that little bass F sharp before going to the G, and then you just repeat it. So that carries all the way until the end of the verse, and then after the verse, you go to A minor to lead into the pre-chorus. A minor again. Teach me to do your will, Lord. And then you sing that whole thing, and then you go to the D, leading into the chorus. Is good. And then the G going into the chorus. Okay, so for the chorus, it goes G, E minor, A minor, and then D. Instead of, like, for the verse, what it was G, E minor, C, D. For the chorus, it's G, E minor, A minor, and then D. Okay, and then after that, you do your whole like. For your verse, and then you go back to the pre-chorus. But then for the key change, instead of going back to the G, it goes to an F. revive me. E, and then A. Then all the chords should be the same, well, transposed, right? Except for the F sharp minor that comes from the E minor, right? E minor before, but now it should be F sharp minor. But it seems to me like instead he plays E. Okay, so A, what should be A, F sharp minor, D, E becomes A, E, D, and then E again. Okay. When he does that whole build-up thing, he adds in some triple strums, and it sounds awesome. He also plays in with some adds in some a G note to make on the D chord to make it a D sus or a D added fourth, whatever you want to call it, right? So it sounds something like this. So it mixes in some triplets and some double strums and everything. After that, just the chorus, and then after that chorus, he just goes to A, and then goes to F sharp minor. Just keeps doing it, and then at the end ends on the A. Revive me. And that's just about it. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope it's useful also, and just keep playing with the MP3, and I hope you enjoyed. God bless.